Hello, everyone. It's me, Jamila, the IP coach, and I'm coming on real quick to just remind you all to make sure you attend the Sensory Overload event at the Philadelphia Masjid tomorrow, Saturday, November the 13th, from 2 to 5 p.m. I am so excited about this event. I'm so excited to be collaborating with two amazing sisters, Thomasina, who is an autism advocate, and Makita Collins, who is a behavior specialist. So I'm so excited to be working with them. We have collaborated for some time putting this together and to be able to present this to you all. So, again, if you have not registered for the event, Sensory Overload at the Masjid, please make sure you do that. You don't want to miss it. It's something that is very needed in the Muslim community. It's something that we've received a lot of questions about. A lot of parents that have asking questions just in regards to their children, getting help with their children. But this event is just basically to shed light on an issue that has been going on in our community for a very long time. Making sure that we are supporting our community members who have special needs. We can't ignore them. They are a part of our community as well. Okay. So I just wanted to come on to remind you guys about the event and also just to break down what sensory means. So the word sensory deals with your senses. So anything that um relating to the sensation or your physical senses or anything that you are perceiving from your senses. So your senses are your sense of touch, your sense of sight, your sense of smell, your sense of taste, and your sense of hearing. So those are your senses. So if you have sensory issues, I'm not going to tell you what that means because we're going to get into that tomorrow. I want you to think about if someone is experiencing sensory overload, what do you think that means? What is happening to them? And so that's what we're going to focus on tomorrow at the event. So again, please make sure you come out. Please, if you have family or if you have a loved one who has sensory needs or special needs and you just want to learn some information on how your masjid can um, support you and your child in the sense of when you're at the masjid, what your masjid can do for you and your child or you and your family. Please make sure you come to this event, pass it on, share it. The registration information is going across the screen, and also I am going to share the flyer so that way you all can see it. I'm going to add it to the stream. So there it is. There is the flyer, Sensory Overload at the Masjid. Again, it's going to be myself, Jamila Bashir. I'm the IEP coach. Is going to be my good friend, Thomasina Lee. She's an autism specialist. And is going to be my other good friend, Makita Collins. She's a behavior specialist. And let me see if I can minimize that a little better for you. Okay, it's not going to. Let me just leave it. I don't want to mess it up. Hold up. Yes. So again, it's November 13th, 2021 from 2 to 5 p.m. is going to be at Philadelphia Masjid at Sister Clara Muhammad School, aka Sister Clara Muhammad School, located at 4700 Wyalusing Avenue, Philadelphia, PA. And this is a panel discussion. Okay? This is a panel discussion. So you will be able to get information from us, myself, Thomasina, and Makita, aka the Awesome Sisters. We are going to, we have some questions that we will answer at the panel. so you have an idea of what sensory overload means. What does that mean? How does that look? And then there's also going to be a segment where we'll take questions from the audience, because I know a lot of you have questions. So definitely, please come with your questions. Wa alaikum assalam. Wa alaikum assalam. So yes, it's from 2 to 5 p.m. Again, come get information, and based off of this event, we'll see if there are any other events that we need to put on in our community. Definitely, if the Philadelphia Masjid is not your home masjid, please let us know, because we are very interested and open and to and giving this presentation at other masjids, so that way other masjids know how to support their their special needs community, because they shouldn't be shunned from the masjid because of some things that are just out of their control. We need to be inclusive, and we need to find ways to support our community that has needs, whether it's something we can do in the masjid or something we can do outside of the masjid. So again, pass on the information. It is tomorrow, Saturday, November the 13th, from 2 to 5 p.m. at Philadelphia Masjid. The event is called Sensory Overload. And to recap, sensory is dealing with your 5 senses, your sense of touch, sight, smell, taste, and hearing. That's what it's dealing with. So when we say sensory overload at the masjid, I want you to start thinking, what do you think that means? What do you think that means? Okay. Thank you all for just tuning in real quick. And again, pass on this live, pass on the flyer. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you tomorrow, answering please come with your questions. We will be taking questions from the audience. So if you want to put your questions in the notes on your phone, definitely do that. Or if you want to email yourself the questions, so that when you're at the masjid, you can just open up your questions when the question segment starts. You have your questions there, and you're not trying to think about, well, what was that question I had? I forgot it. You already got it on your phone. Either text it to yourself, email it to yourself, or open up the notes on your phone and jot down your questions. All right. Thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum.